Okay, I'll be honest. I actually already made this intro, but looking back at it... Okay, I'll show you so you'll understand, but just a small clip. Hey, folks! I'm sorry. Hey, folks! We're back in this nostalgia train, and today we'll be looking at Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Because, sure, why not? As always, I'll be sharing my thoughts as the movie progresses, so kick back, relax, grab an excessive amount of bubblegum, subscribe, and let's do this! The movie opens up with Ace handling the package with care. He finally delivers the package and wants to pet the owner's dog, but he's being sussy AF. Alrighty then, man just stole the dog.
No problem. It gets flooded. We'll just wait a few seconds.
Wow, bro caught up quickly. Frick. Well, this goes on for longer than it needs to be. He could have hit the main window and opened the door, but I'm no expert on this. Ace is a psycho.
Thank you, Mr. Ventura.
Did it just get hot in here?
Well, the reward would be good. Machine, so I had to fill it with premium.
Wow.
Would you like for me to take your pants off instead?
Sure.
I don't remember all this happening. Is this really a kid's movie? Meanwhile, a bunch of scuba divers hijack a dolphin. Turns out that dolphin was a mascot and good luck charm for the Dolphins that's playing the Super Bowl. So the manager wants him back before the big game, which is in 2 weeks. So Melissa here brings over Ace and explains to him the situation at hand. The dolphin's name is Snowflake, by the way.
If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer.
I think they're starting to realize that Ace is different. She tries to get him out of the tank because a bunch of media is coming, but...
For God's sakes, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a fool!
At least he finds a clue, though. He heads into the police station and they're making fun of him, but Ace puts Broseph in his place. Damn!
My mistake, original gangster.
Frick.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry again. I'm not sure if they're friends or what, but Ace bullies him into getting information, so...
Oh, sodomia!
Anyways, this lady tells him to stay off the case and leave it to the pros. But I mean, come on, it's his movie.
Listen, pet. How would you like me to make your life a living hell?
He makes his way to a metal concert, but I think I missed the part how we figured out where to go next. Oh, never mind, it's one of his hacker friends. And they narrow down to a billionaire named Ronald Camp, who's also a rare fish collector.
Really?
Yes! Oh my god. Please don't leave again. Anyways, he's conveniently throwing a party tonight. So, actually very surprised Melissa agreed to go with him, to be honest. He was so weird.
I swear if you do anything to embarrass me in front of camp.
What, like this?
Honestly, I kind of look for that one. Ronald just thirsting after her though. Frick? Okay. Anyways, Ace starts doing his thing. And more things. Oops, sorry, wrong movie. That's the one. Wow, that's a large tank. I wonder if it holds a dolphin in it. He starts calling for Snowflake, but I'm starting to doubt it's even a dolphin in there. Oh boy.
I've got a little snack for you.
Bro falls in too, wow.
Do not go in there. Woo!
He notices Ronald's ring on their way out, but he could have been way more subtle with it, to be honest. Ace tells her about the thing he found in the filter from the tank. It's a rare amber for a ring made for the dolphins, but it's not Ronald's ring. So now they're on a mission to find the ring with the missing stone.
How are you going to do that?
Simple.
All we have to do is find you a girlfriend. How are you going to do that? Simple. Broseph sets off on some unconventional means of narrowing them down. Unconventional. Melissa offers some alternative options as to what it could be, because he checked all the players' rings and came up with nada.
Because your stupid little pebble theory didn't work out, and you don't know how to express your anger.
Yeah? and you're ugly.
Oh gosh, is my humor broken? Dear God. But she gets a call because someone committed side sewer, but I have no idea who that is, to be honest. So Ace does some snooping until this miserable lady shows up, but that doesn't seem to stop him. He concludes it wasn't self-inflicted or self-thrown and announces it to everyone else, but nobody believes it. Crazy, until he proves his point.
Feel that, buddy? Huh? 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 I have exorcised the demons.
So now Ace thinks there's another ring. They're getting a bit chummy though. Free?
Hey, Nick, check that out.
Never mind.
Because once you get inside my head, there's no turning back, baby.
Yeah, I really wouldn't doubt that. Anyways, he notices a whole other player that wasn't on his list. That's Ray Finkel, some guy who missed the final goal in the Super Bowl that year, and that was 10 years ago. So now they have a suspect with a motive. But not before doing bedroom activities. Man knows his priorities, wow. But it's a little messed up that the animals have to watch them though. You have doors for a reason, my G. The next day, he goes over to Ray's abandoned house and meets his parents. Mom invites him in, saying they expect him to come home any minute. But Dad says he ain't coming home and says some very interesting things. Broseph escaped from a mental hospital 8 years ago. So have they been waiting for 8 years for him to come home?
Dan Marino should die of gonorrhea and rot in hell.
What a wholesome lady. I wish she was my mom. So, I think Ray blames his teammate named Dan for him missing the final goal. Not sure why I got that impression though. He calls Melissa to warn her about Dan.
Who?
Did we meet Dan before? I'm not sure.
Ace! Ace!
Thought I left, didn't you?
Ha ha ha. That was kind of adorable. Oh no. Anyways, Dan gets napped and Ace reaches just in time to piggy block the police. And chase after them. I think Jim is a god, or he's just always been low-key.
Oh, and he crashed his car, so he lost them.
Jim goes over to the station to tell this lady, what's even her name? Anyways, he tells her he thinks Ray's behind the whole thing and wants Dan. And she just starts kissing him.
You just don't do anything for me. Down, boy!
Good call. Think about Melissa. Anyways, Ace bolts over to Melissa at 3 a.m. to tell her to commit him. Now, I'm a person that loves my sleep. If I learned it could have waited till daytime, which it did, I'd be furious. Anyways, he sneaks over to the storage room and finds Dan's stuff. But even at a mental institution, shouldn't they be concerned when someone is knitting dye? Then someone tries coming in and Ace tries to hide in the box. Maybe he really does belong there. And he stumbles across a news article about a hiker who went missing. Louis Einhorn. I'm completely lost for all these new names.
Roger.
Okay, I think Louis is the lieutenant, but who the hell is Roger now? Anyways, he tries to brainstorm how Finkel and Einhorn are connected. It takes him a hot minute, but it's a good thing his dog wanted to rest, so he realizes Einhorn is a man! So, yeah, he goes on a bit of a cleansing spree because he kissed him. So he follows Einhorn straight to the site where Dan and Snowflake are being held. Broseph likes kissing people he doesn't like, I see. Anyways, Ace deals with the two Goonies and tries to save Dan. But Einhorn shows up and calls the police saying Ace is the dolphin napper. Oh no.
What would you know about pressure?
Pressure. I can't get past that, to be honest. Finkel's mental state makes him distracted, so Ace uses this opportunity and they end up in a brawl. Meanwhile, the police shows up and Ace loses to a girl. I need to cut that out. Anyways, he tells everyone how Finkel changed his identities and carried out his evil plot. Evil! But he starts having a bit of a hard time showing how Einhorn is actually Finkel. Dan helps him out though.
Say! That's why Roger Podacter is dead! He found Captain Winky!
And now we see Einhorn literally kissed everybody on that department. Snowflake and the Super Bowl are back on track. Ace and Melissa are a thing now, and he ends up in a brawl with a mascot. Right on brand. And that's the movie. Okay, so it started off pretty slow and insanely random, but the story started flowing and it got pretty interesting actually. I think I enjoy mysteries. But as I knew how it would have ended, there were a lot of telltale signs that Einhorn was actually behind the whole thing. Which is kind of cool to notice, to be honest, but I feel like anybody with more than 2 brain cells would have seen it coming from a mile away. Who knows? I'm actually a bit upset that I couldn't come up with any skits in this one, because it's a bit hard since Ace is the only one being over the top, but he's intentional with that and everyone is just very serious too. But overall it was a pretty good watch. Jim was over the top a little too much for my liking, but do your thing, my G. Thanks for watching. Peace!